love the Libby app. Bum bum cream. Working from your bed hits different. Good morning, you guys. What is up? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new around here, my name is Hannah. If you're not new, welcome back. Welcome to another vlog. This is the first time in like 3 or 4 days that the sun has been out. It has been such a gloomy week here in Virginia. It has been raining nonstop. Sun has not been out. Very crappy weather, very sleepy, moody week. But now the sun's out, so thank goodness. And I think tomorrow is supposed to be like 84 degrees. So I honestly may try to lay out by the pool tomorrow. I am losing my tan very, very fast, and it's making me really sad because soon I'm gonna be very pale. And I don't tend to spray tan or fake tan or anything like that in the winter. I just feel like it makes me look worse. If I do anything, I'll go and get a spray tan because I feel like spray tans turn out better than when I try to fake tan myself. But when I try to fake tan myself, I turn out orange, I get frustrated, I only do half my body, and it is a absolute hot mess. I'm either naturally tan in summer, spring, kind of fall time frame, or I am very, very pale. There is absolutely no in between. So I'm clearly dreading the day that my full natural tan goes away. Anyways, today is a work day. It is not super busy, to be honest. Actually, my first meeting that was supposed to be in 10 minutes got canceled. We just didn't have anything to cover, so we decided to get the time back. We love when everyone is self-aware that we don't need to be on a call. It is beautiful, to be honest. Next meeting that I have is at 11, I think, 11 or 12. So we have about an hour. I think I'm gonna make a quick breakfast and then take it back to my desk and go sit there and work for a little bit. I don't know what I want to make though. I truthfully don't really know what we have. I could make pancakes, but I'm thinking I need to eat something healthier today. Yesterday I ate quite the combination of things. It just did not feel good. So I'm thinking we're gonna start off the day right with something healthy-ish, but I'm not sure what that's gonna be yet. I just had a banana, but we've also landed on cereal. I needed to finish off the box anyway so I could throw it away. This is the Purely Elizabeth Honey Peanut Butter Cereal. It is so good. Very pricey for a cereal, but it just hits different when you're in the mood for it. We have, in fact, stripped down from what we were wearing this morning. No button-up anymore, and my hair is officially in a clip. The button-up will go back on eventually because I do have one more meeting today, but for now, we've stripped it off. Work update, it's been a very chill work day. I appreciate that. Obviously, I had the 2 meetings this morning, and then, actually I had 1 meeting this morning because one of them got canceled. And then I have the 1 meeting at 3:30. So like I said, very chill work day. My work days, like I've said in the past, kind of revolve around meetings. So when I have a light meeting day, I feel like I have a light work day. When I have a heavy meeting day, I feel like it's a very hectic work day. That's just kind of how it is at my job. Safe to say it's been a light work day. My nose is so stuffy from like my allergies. I feel like the season's changing and my body doesn't know what to do with that information. So I keep sniffling. I was watching vlogs in the background while doing busy work, but I think I'm gonna switch to an audiobook. I love the Libby app. This is not sponsored, by the way, but if you guys don't know what the Libby app is, it's an app that you can download for free onto your phone to borrow books from your local library. One, a library card is completely free, so I fully, wholeheartedly believe that everyone should have a library card, whether or not you are a Kindle reader or a physical book reader. It is such a great way to save money when reading books. I use it for Kindle books personally. I don't love to go to the library to borrow physical books. I just haven't been in my physical book era, and even before then, I just feel like pressured to read books in a certain period of time, so I've never been a physical library book girl. I was when I was younger, but now I'm not. But I always use the Libby app when I want to read a new book on my Kindle. If it's not on Kindle Unlimited, the Libby app is like the second place that I go to make sure that I can't read the book for free before just like purchasing it on Amazon. And I feel like a lot of people don't know that they also have audiobooks that you can borrow. So I'm currently borrowing A Court of Thorns and Roses. I've read this series before. You guys know I'm a Sarah J Maas fan. I've read every single book that she's ever come out with so far, and I cannot wait for the next book that she releases to come out, which I don't know if she's made any announcements on what the next book will be, whether it's another ACOTAR book or another Crescent City book. Besides the point, I was scrolling through Libby yesterday because I like wanted to listen to an audiobook. I just like felt the urge to, I don't know, do something other than watch YouTube videos or listen to a podcast. And I saw that the Court of Thorns and Roses book was available to borrow for 2 weeks. So I was like, well, let me download this and listen to it. And I'm 2 hours and 30 minutes into the book. And I can safely say that I'm just as obsessed with this book as I was the first time. I don't know. I just feel like this is definitely one of my comfort series. And the Sarah J. Maas universe in general is like just a comfort fantasy universe for me. Her writing style, the characters, the plot, just the whole thing is absolutely amazing. So I've been really enjoying listening to the A Court of Thorns and Roses audiobook. I was listening to it a lot yesterday, so I think I'm about to pick it back up now and listen to a little bit more. But all that to say, if you guys don't have the Libby app, you need it. Just go to like your local library website, get a free library card, download Libby, plug in your library card information to your Libby app, and you can get both free Kindle books and free audiobooks to borrow. And it's like one of the best things that's ever been invented, in my opinion. Going to pick it up now and listen to it for a little bit and get back to work. It's after work, getting ready to go for a run outside. I feel like I have a lot of like pent up energy that I want to get. Also, I just want to get in a good cardio workout. So that's what we're getting ready to do. Pretty sure my camera's gonna die any second now. So I'll see you guys on the iPhone. Post run, came back to a Sephora package, so I figured I'd do a little haul for you guys. Also, we're vlogging on the iPhone because my camera died. We have a lot of goodies. I honestly think that they might have given this to me on accident. We got a Bum Bum cream in there, which I didn't order a Bum Bum cream. We got a lot of goodies. The stuff that I did order, I got the Day styling cream for like the front part of my hair. I don't know, I've never used Day before. I wanted to get the actual like big thing of cream, but I thought like, hey, let me try out the smaller, cheaper version before I just like invest in the massive bottle. But I've heard good things, so I'm excited about that. Then I got a new brow gel. I swear by the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. It's my go-to. This is like my third or fourth time repurchasing it. And then I'm trying out a new setting spray. This is the Charlotte Tilbury, what is it called? Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. I got it in the mini version. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised that the mini version is like this big, assuming it's the size of the package. I was gonna get the big bottle, but I've never tried this setting spray before. So again, I thought might as well get the mini before I invest in the big one. And then I did a little sample of the Givenchy. How do you say this word?
Da Vinci.
That's definitely not correct. There's a G.
Shout out the Da Vinci twins.
Da Vinci, okay, whatever. That's not right. And then the rest of this must have been an accident because I got a mini Bum Bum cream. We got samples of the House Labs concealer, the Mugler perfume. We got Dolce & Gabbana perfume sample. We have Charlotte Tilbury perfume sample. We have the Nest perfume sample, Skylar perfume sample, Marc Jacobs perfume sample, Chloe perfume sample, and there's more. Love by Killian perfume sample, and the My Way Giorgio Armani perfume sample. Again, I only put this sample in my cart. This is a surprise. I don't know if like you get this little bag if you become a beauty insider. I don't really know what the deal is, but I won't have to buy perfume anytime soon because I have a ton of samples to go through. And I'm really excited about this because this just smells like amazing. I really should get a tripod for this car. I should, but I haven't. I am headed to Chick-fil-A because I'm feeling extremely lazy after that walk and I do not feel like making steaks, which is the only thing that we have in the fridge for tonight. So I'm going to Chick-fil-A, but luckily my meal is like not that bad. I just get the 6-count grilled nugget meal with the fries and the sweet tea. It's not like it's the fried chicken nuggets or like the sandwich. It's kind of healthy-ish. I mean, the fries and the sweet tea definitely make it unhealthy, but it's better than eating pizza, which was the alternative for eating out tonight. So we're gonna go eat at Chick-fil-A, have a chill rest of the evening, and I don't know, we'll see what else we get up to. Probably some reading because I just started a new book.
Have what you need without doing everything.
guys, what is up? Welcome back to the channel. This is not a new vlog. This is the same vlog. This shows how delulu I feel today. It's Friday. I was supposed to have a Pilates class this morning and literally canceled it at 11 o'clock last night and just like ate the late fee because I feel like my body is like fighting against me at the moment. I did something really weird to my back, so like hurts right here. And I feel like I have some slight trauma from me pulling my back when we lived in Denver because I literally couldn't move or function or do anything when I did that at F45 in Denver, if you guys remember that story time. And so now whenever my back has some sort of like ache or pain, I get really paranoid that that's gonna happen again. So because my back isn't feeling 100%, I decided to just like cancel the class late last night and take the $15-20 late cancellation fee or whatever it may be because I just don't want to deal with having a pulled back again. That was like the worst pain ever. So we have that going on, and then I just like don't feel 100% this morning. I don't know if it's like the Chick-fil-A that I ate last night or what's going on, but I feel just like slightly not nauseous but just like gross and icky. So that's a fun way to start my Friday. We're supposed to go out tonight actually. We're gonna go to DC and go to dinner and then go watch the Syracuse football game with a bunch of people that went to Syracuse. But if I'm not feeling good, plans may have to be changed for me at least. I don't know, we'll see. I'm gonna go downstairs after I get dressed and I think like chug a liquid IV, make a good, hearty, healthy breakfast. We're gonna limit the sugar today and see if I feel any better because like I said, it could just be Chick-fil-A, lack of water, and way too much sugar the past week. I am in no mood to be down for the count, to be completely honest. That's how we are starting off the day. Also, side note, I used the Slick Back Day wand or whatever it's called that I got from Sephora last night, and I really like it. First of all, it smells delicious. I don't know if the actual cream smells like that too, but it smells like very fruity. So it makes your hair smell good, and it worked really, really well. I like the wand. I don't think I could use it every day because you'd run out of the product really, really fast because the packaging is super small, but it's definitely a good little device to throw in your purse like once you slick back your hair so that if you're out and about and running errands, you can do like quick touch-ups, or if you have a wedding or some other sort of event that you like need to look presentable for. I feel like it's a great little tool to throw in your bag. It's making me want to go buy the big full cream. If it smells that good and it like actually feels that good and it's the same as the wand, I feel like it definitely would be worth the investment. So I'm glad I got the chance to try that out this morning. My hair just felt really gross on top of everything. So I was like, we're having a slick back day. We're gonna put on some sweats. I have 2 meetings today for work and we're gonna eat healthy, and then we'll like reevaluate the situation when it gets closer to 5 o'clock because we need to leave like right at 5 to go to DC because it's going to take an hour to get there with traffic. Also, side note, update on my reread, or I guess listen, of A Court of Thorns and Roses. If you guys have already read the A Court of Thorns and Roses, or ACOTAR series as some people call it, and you want to reread the book but it's kind of like intimidating to read that entire series again, I would highly, 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 highly recommend listening to it on audiobook. I'm having like such a great experience listening to this book. I'm already halfway through it and I started it 2 days ago, and I'm not normally an audiobook person, but I think because I've already read the book and I already kind of know what's going on and like know the plot, I'm enjoying it more. I don't know, I'm just having a good time with it, and I feel like I'm gonna end up finishing the audiobook either today or tomorrow. Like that's how into it I am. So all is that to say, if you guys have read the ACOTAR series and you were thinking about giving it a reread, maybe consider listening to the audiobook instead of actually like physically rereading the book, because the audiobook is literally so good and I'm like obsessed with it. I am having a full-on work from bed day. I never do this. In fact, I do not condone doing this. Like, I don't think it's a good idea to work from your bedroom or your bed specifically. I think that having a separation of sleep, relax area, and then work area is very crucial for work from home success. But I will say on the days where like you don't feel too great and you don't have a lot going on, working from your bed hits different. So I've been working from my bed for the majority of today. I actually just wrapped up my last meeting. I've also been doing it off camera just because like I don't feel great. I don't want to be on camera. I just like don't look too hot and I'm not in the mood. So I've had a lot of off camera meetings, but I just wrapped up my last for the day and we only have 2.5 hours of our work day left. I will say I'm feeling a little bit better than I was this morning. I'm still not 100%, but this morning I was not feeling well whatsoever, and I feel like electrolytes and eating has really helped give me a little bit of energy back and like feel a little less sick to my stomach. It's 2:30. I think I'm gonna go downstairs and try to make something for lunch or find something healthy-ish to make. I had a bagel this morning with a banana, and then I had the liquid IV, which I feel like was a great breakfast, and I've had healthy-ish snacks throughout the day. I had gluten-free pretzels, and then I had these like little cheddar cheese stick things, which I feel like are pretty healthy. So I need to go downstairs and find something to eat for lunch to fill up my stomach again, because we're eating dinner I think at 6 o'clock, so we're eating dinner in like 3.5 hours, I think, if I did the math correctly. So I want to have somewhat of a light lunch so that I'm hungry enough to eat dinner out. That's a little update on the work day and the work location of the day. There's 3 of us that are working from home today, which is also why I'm kind of being quiet and working from my room. When there's 3 people working from home, it's a lot to work in the hallway because everyone being on calls at the same time, it gets really, really loud. I just finished doing my hair and makeup for dinner. I did a little bit more makeup than I normally do. I hope I don't look too orange. I used the Drunk Elephant bronzy drops and I fear we may look a little Oompa Loompa-ish, but it's already on my face, so we're just gonna roll with it. And then I did a little slick back ponytail. My hair's been in a slick back ponytail all day, but I put it up a little bit higher and took the braid out, so we look a little bit more put together. Yesterday when I did the Sephora haul, I was talking about how I have repurchased the Anastasia brow gel like 3 to 4 times now. It's just like my go-to brow gel, which made me realize that I actually have a lot of makeup products in my makeup bag that I've repurchased over and over and over and over and over again and will continue to repurchase. Like I feel like once I find a makeup product that works for me, I don't see a point in switching. So I figured I'd share a few makeup products that I have used for years and will continue to use for years that work for me. Keep in mind I have sensitive skin. I'm like not the most experienced makeup gal out there, but for someone that likes to do simple makeup, has sensitive skin, and likes to keep her makeup routine between like 10 to 20 minutes, these are the products that I've found that work really, really well for me. First is the Laura Mercier setting powder. I use this under my eye, on my forehead, and sometimes on my chin area, depending on where I have breakouts and depending on where I keep my concealer. I feel like it really helps keep my concealer in place throughout the day. And then I use the Anastasia brow gel, which I've mentioned a few times. Next is the NARS concealer. I think that NARS only has 1 concealer, to be honest, but I found that it's pretty full coverage. I use 2 different concealers. One is the NARS if I'm looking for more full coverage, like if I have breakouts that I really want to cover, I'll use this one. If I want a concealer that's not as full coverage, I will use my Merit foundation stick, and I use it as a concealer. I have 2 different shades of these. I have Dune, and then I have this one, which is Silk, so I have like my winter color and my summer color. These are 2 other products that I definitely would continue to repurchase. Then I have the Hoola bronzer by Benefit. I had like the individual Hoola bronzer that everyone used for a while there, and I threw it away eventually because I think I had it for like 3 or 4 years and I needed a refresh. So I bought the Duo Pack, which is the bronzer and the blush pack, and I feel like I would definitely like repurchase this set as a whole. Then Summer Fridays lip gloss. I have one of these in like every single bag that I own, I swear. It's my go-to lip gloss. I feel like not only does it hydrate my lips, but also like makes my lips look amazing. So I would definitely repurchase this. Other things that I have in here that I would consider repurchasing, but I haven't run out of yet. The Merit mascara. This is actually a, what is it called? What's the mascara called when like you can take it off in clumps instead of it smearing all down your face? I'm totally forgetting the name of it, but I really, really like this mascara. I feel like it elongates my eyelashes. The only thing I don't love sometimes is that it kind of feels like it clumps together my eyelashes. a little bit if I don't like really work it in there well. So that's like my only complaint. But I've repurchased this like once or twice before. Bit of bronzy drops. Better when you have a tan because they will make you look orange if you're not careful. I'm a good example of that tonight. But I think that I would repurchase these. Any of the Merit products, I just talked about the foundation stick that I like, but I also like their bronzer stick. I've been on the Hoola bronzer for a while now, but I switched back and forth between the Merit bronzing stick and the Hoola bronzer. And I think that that is it. Other products in here are ones that I'm like recently trying out, like the setting spray by Charlotte Tilbury. I just purchased that yesterday. The House Labs highlighter. I don't know if I'd repurchase this one. I'm not a big highlighter girl, to be honest, but it is really pretty. I just don't think that I'd repurchase it because I don't use it that often. And there are a few other like random things in here, but for the most part, I'm a pretty consistent gal when it comes to my makeup products. I just use what works for me because I know that it'll look good every single time I do my makeup. And like I said, it takes me like 10 to 20 minutes to do my makeup, which is the ideal time frame. Happy Saturday. I just got back home. We did a little farmers market coffee run this morning in downtown Warrenton, which is a town like 25 minutes away from my hometown. It's honestly so cute. Like if you live in the Virginia area or even like the DC area, I feel like it'd be such a fun little day trip to go up there. There's cute shops. There's a farmers market on Saturdays and Sundays. They have coffee shops, tons of restaurants. Overall, just like a very wholesome, cute, historic little town. So that's how we spent the morning. We originally went there because I wanted to go to this coffee shop. The coffee that I've been having lately around here, like whether it's Starbucks, Dunkin', local coffee shop, just has not been hitting at all. Like I have not been able to find a good coffee shop in a hot minute. So we drove to Warrenton because I know for a fact this coffee shop that I've been to before called Goodness and Grace has like such good coffee. So we decided to take like a little mini road trip this morning and go get coffee in Warrenton. And then that led us to walking downtown, which led us to a farmer's market. So overall it was like just a very wholesome, cutesy little morning that we had ourselves. Last night we did not get back here until like 12:40 a.m. I cannot remember the last time that I stayed up that late. I am an in bed by 10 p.m. girly, and I am feeling it this morning because of that. We went to DC like I was talking about yesterday and got dinner with friends, and then we went out to a bar in the DC area after to watch the Syracuse football game. Syracuse did end up losing to Stanford, which I don't really keep up with Syracuse football, to be honest. We've never been a football school. I didn't pick Syracuse because it had a good football team. I feel like if anything, we've been more known for basketball, but not even in the recent years. Like overall, just the sports at Syracuse, unless you play lacrosse or soccer, are very questionable. So Syracuse did end up losing. Also, the bar that we went to was just a weird vibe. Like the bartenders were so rude there. It's one thing to be a rude bartender if you're dealing with like rude people. Like if we were being rude and obnoxious and like sassy, okay, sure, fine, we deserve whatever you're giving to us. This bartender that we were dealing with all night was so rude for literally no reason. So that honestly just kind of killed the vibe of that bar, and I don't think I'll ever go back there because the bartenders were so sassy. But other than that, it was a good night. It was great to see friends, great to get out of the suburban bubble and go to the city for the evening, kind of get it out of our system because I don't know when we'll do that again. I don't think we have any plans for the rest of the day. I just woke up this morning and felt the urge to go to that coffee shop and like walk around, obviously, so we did that. But I think for the rest of the day, it's just gonna be chill vibes. I could honestly use like a lazy couch day. Anyways, I just wanted to catch you guys up and say good morning and happy Saturday. Good morning, you guys. Happy Sunday. Ignore the white cast in my hair. I just put dry shampoo in it and it needs to sit for a little bit. Yesterday was a super, super lazy weekend day, but honestly, I kind of expected that. I took a fat nap on the couch yesterday for like at least 2 hours, I think it was, and it felt so good. And then we went to bed kind of early last night. I think I fell asleep around like 10:30, maybe 11ish. I read for a little bit and then knocked. Also, I finished ACOTAR yesterday. I have said it throughout this vlog, and I'm going to say it one more time before we end off the vlog here. If you've read ACOTAR, I would highly recommend doing the reread via audiobook because it was like just such a good, unique, different experience than reading it. Also, it's just so funny because the entire time you're reading the first ACOTAR book and here's a spoiler. If you haven't read ACOTAR and you plan on reading ACOTAR, skip this part, but if you have read ACOTAR, you'll love this. The entire time you're reading the first book, she's obsessing over Tamlin, and the entire time I'm reading the book, I'm like, girl, he is not your man. He is not your man, and you don't even know it yet. And she's hating on Reese the whole time. She's like, I don't want to go spend a week out of the month with him. Like, I hate him. Yes, he helped me while I was stuck under the mountain, but overall, he's just like a horrible human, yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, that's your man, girl. Little do you know that is your man. Knowing all of the information that I do know about the entire series, like reading the first book over again, the entire time I'm like, oh, just wait. Just wait. Just wait. I have a hold in place for the second book, but I think there's like 5 people in line, so I don't think I'm gonna get the second book to the ACOTAR series on audiobook for a while unless I do like a free trial of Audible, which honestly I might just do because I think I have a free trial anyways. So I might do that, but overall, really, really, really enjoyed rereading the first ACOTAR book. It was so good. Other things you missed. My sister asked me to officially be her maid of honor, which is so, so sweet. I will pop a picture up on the screen of what the box looks like. She did such a good job. She did like the little, my name on the box with her, I don't know what it's called, if it's like a cricket or what it is, but she just put the whole thing together really well, and obviously she did not need to do any of that, but it was really sweet. So it's officially official. She also put this bracelet in the box last night, and I love it so much. It's so cute. I wore it to bed last night, and I just don't foresee myself taking it off anytime soon. 1, because I feel like it's hard to get bracelets on and off by yourself, but 2, it's just really cute and dainty, and I feel like it will go with so many outfits. So that was really, really sweet. Ken's, if you're watching this, I loved it. Yeah, that was pretty much my entire day yesterday. This morning, I'm trying to figure out what we should do today. We need to get out of the house, or I don't really need to get out of the house, but John, I feel like, is feeling a little antsy, so I need to figure out an activity for him. If you guys have boyfriends, I feel like you get it. Like, you constantly need to be entertaining them, and he needs to be entertained today, so we need to come up with something to entertain him, and that will be the main goal for today, is entertain the boyfriend. With all that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and end off today's vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed. You're actually seeing this video in real time because I'm going to finish editing the vlog and then upload it for you guys today. When you guys are watching this, it's the same day. I hope you guys had a fantastic weekend. I hope you're having a lovely Sunday, and I will see you guys in the next video.